Artificial intelligence, AI, machine learning, robots, humanoids. That's what this channel is about. We discuss on this channel what it's going to be like when the new world order comes. And I'm not talking about the political new world order, no, I'm talking about the artificial new world order. The new world that is going to be existing when humanoids join us in the workspace, they join us in the residential, the home space. Humanoids as in artificial human beings that are created from large language models, from artificial algorithms that are basically merged together in different formats to give us a human-like person that we can speak to, that can perform tasks, that can help us in industrial settings, in manufacturing settings, as well as in our homes as domestic servants, as domestic assistants. That is the world that is coming. So if that kind of topic appeals to you and you are astounded or are very curious about what are the possibility, what is it going to be like when we are able to order an assistant to help us in the home, an assistant that will come and help you with different tasks in the home, and it will be a multi-role assistant. It can go out and mow the garden, mow the lawn, take care of the garden. Same human being, same humanoid can then come in the house, do all the chores that are in the house. Same humanoid can also assist your kids with the homework. It's multi-role. That's what's coming. So if those topics and their impacts of those human beings, to say what will be the impact of having such human beings in our lives, because remember they are very convenient in a way. You can program them to do more than one task, and you can even program them to forget certain things or to remember things that were not even there before. In other words, it's up to us, the reality that we wish we'll be able to project onto those human beings. So it's a very powerful existence that is coming, a powerful environment, a powerful lifestyle that is going to be possible for us as human beings. Of course, some of the human beings are not going to be able to afford. It has always been the case. But I think it's going to start at the top and it will trickle down. At the beginning, it will only be those people that can afford, that are affluent, that have the funds to be able to buy such a humanoid. But I think as time goes, it's going to become just like a bicycle, just like a television. It will be everywhere in our homes. And then there's a politics that is also going to come as a result of those human beings joining our homes. Jealousies, accidents, confrontations, which is where basically the title of this channel, as you have seen, is called The Humanity of Artificial Intelligence. Also the inhumanity of artificial intelligence, which is where we're trying to say what is the morality that is going to be in play when we have conflicts with these, whether it's conflicts between a human being and a humanoid, depending on the setting. It might be in the workplace, it might be industrial, it might be in the streets, it might be a law and order issue, it might be an emotional issue in the home with the children and with the kids and with infants. And all these scenarios have not yet been studied, and there has not been a protracted, deliberate effort on the part of the governments to set the moral basis for all these humanoids joining our homes and our societies and our lives. So that is the concern that we have on this channel, and we're trying to bring it out to the general populace to make this a discussion point, to say let's discuss what's coming, because it's not going to be like a TV as happened in the past, to say there was a point at which a TV was a very inaccessible item, but it ended up being something that everybody had. Same thing with the cell phone. It started off as a very affluent item, but within a short time it ended up being like almost everyone had it. But these items I've mentioned did not have a sentience component or a morality component. They were not joining us as fellow human beings. In other words, these technologies, when you talk about humanoids, like the SpaceX humanoid, when it joins us, first it might join us at a junior level, but as it gets more and more developed and advanced, it will actually join us as almost as an equal partner at some point. So therefore, will it be a natural person? Will it have, what kind of human rights will it have? Remember, you can just switch it off, let's just say. So because you can just switch it off, uh, that issue does not arise. But as time goes on and on and on, there will come a point where you will not be able to switch it off. It will not be in your capacity as a normal user to be able to switch it off. It will probably be switchable or activatable or disabled by some kind of corporation or entity that is out of your home. So that is then going to be having legislative consequences, because at some point these beings are going to actually have human rights. And then let's say you buy a robot from SpaceX, and then it comes in the home, and for some reason there is mayhem and someone dies. So obviously, I can imagine the platforms that are releasing these humanoids will obviously try to protect themselves and lessen their liability. You see what I'm talking about? Liability, confrontation, hurt, damage, loss of life. These issues are coming, you see. So that's what this channel is about, basically. I'm just letting you know that if these kind of issues, these kind of topics interest you, look at the other videos that are on the channel, and you can click through and you'll see that we're covering all kinds of scenarios where people are having relationships, romantic relationships, with these humanoids. They're having industrial relationships, law and order relationships, and also the advances that will be happening to us as human beings. In order to interact with these things, we'll actually find that we need to be detectable by having chips in our skin, so that we can better interact with these things, which actually on one end is an advantage, but it's also a disadvantage, because now once you have chips in your biometrics, you are detectable. You know what is the thing that most people have been fighting about, to say we don't want human beings to be programmable and to be detectable, is another word, such that your location can be controlled, and then not only your location but even your activities such as purchasing, finance, and all that. So these are the topics. You can see there's a lot of topics that we cover, and you can actually participate also. So please look at the videos that are on the channel and see which ones interest you. It's all about artificial intelligence and how it's going to affect us as human beings in the new life that is coming in the next few years. It's 2026 now, but within the next 10 years, all hell is going to break loose, and it's going to be very exciting but also very challenging. Thank you.